I don't personally believe it's the most ideal location for a cell tower, but there was a lease signed many, many, many years ago, and it's very difficult to get out of these leases.
The chair of the Flagler County School Board provides insights on the decision regarding the cell phone tower behind the football field at FPC High School. Darryl Moody has our top story.
The cell phone tower came under scrutiny after a group of residents expressed concerns over radio frequency electromagnetic fields.
Citing on caution, we had some residents bring some concerns about it. And so we hired an outside firm to come and do a study to make sure that the cell tower was in compliance with FCC standards.
Flagler School Board Chair Will Fury says the consultant found the measurements were less than 1% of the occupational standards and deemed not to be a problem.
The interesting thing is how these contracts are written is that if we did find some deficiency, you still have to allow the carrier to cure the problem, whether that is to solve the problem on the tower, move the tower, whatever it is. You just can't just say we don't want it here anymore.
Yeah. The school district signed a lease with 2 separate carriers that runs through the year 2046. So for now, the tower will remain in place. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Darryl Moody.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Tuesday, January 30th. The sentencing for Brendan Deppa, the former Matanzas High School student who attacked paraprofessional Joan Nadich, has been postponed. 18-year-old Deppa, who is autistic, entered an open plea last October for the first-degree felony charge of aggravated battery, leaving the determination of his sentence to Circuit Judge Terrence Perkins. Brendan Deppa faces a potential 30-year prison term. The incident occurred last February when Deppa, then 17, was arrested for assaulting Joan Nadich. Surveillance footage captured Deppa knocking Nadich unconscious, stomping on her, and repeatedly punching her. The delay in sentencing is attributed to the defense team's need for additional time to prepare its expert witnesses. These witnesses have prior commitments to other attorneys involved in death penalty cases and are unavailable through March. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. A Flagler County homeless family staying at a local motel gets into an ugly situation.
Recently in Palm Coast, a juvenile girl apparently defending herself from being choked stabbed her mother's boyfriend, 35-year-old Tylen Chambers, at the Econo Lodge. It happened before Chambers allegedly attacked another man who was trying to protect the girl while also threatening other members of the family. The situation drew a large presence by the Flagler County Sheriff's Office when the incident moved to the local Circle K gas station off Kingswood Drive. According to the Sheriff's Office, it was the combination of a family dispute aggravated by the family's homeless status and financial difficulties. Chambers ended up hospitalized for treatment and is facing 4 charges, including 2 felonies. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
How is the Flagler County Education Foundation helping homeless students?
Teresa Rizzo is the executive director of the Flagler County Education Foundation. She said recently they looked at who was falling through the cracks of caring.
And we really felt like families in transition was one of the big gaps that we were just missing. These are our most neediest students, and we really wanted to find a partner in the community that would have a passion for this as well.
That's when Michael Chimento stepped up. He said that Teresa's late husband, Joe Rizzo, came to a group of people and asked for their help to get shelter for a family.
I think they were in a car living, and the car got vandalized or was destroyed and they had no place. And Joe raised money to buy a trailer and to put in, I forget where it was, I think it was down in Bulow, and found a place, and now they have a place to go. It's safe, it's covered, it's heated, it's aired, there's a bathroom.
Chimento said that when Teresa asked for his help, he said that it was meant to be. You can listen to Lifeline here on WNZF Saturday mornings at 8 and on the Flagler radio app anytime you want to listen. Tomorrow, there's a subset of the homeless. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll. Wake up with Flagler's Morning News. Stay connected with the latest stories and events by visiting WNZF News Radio on Facebook. Watch the Flagler's Morning News video posted every weekday morning and stay informed in Flagler County. Facebook.com/newsradio WNZF.